Hello, Sagittarius, ninth house gang. Let's see what's going on. This is going to be a message from Spirit. Whatever comes out is what comes up, guys. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, as well as Venus. Guys, I would encourage you to check this out if any of those significant placements are in your ninth house. I do believe you would be able to find a message here. But while I'm shuffling the cards and getting the energy in there, I do want to let you guys know that on the Mandula Awakening, we are doing a giveaway. Once the channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give away these 3 beautiful decks. I am also going to then go live and answer some free personal questions as well. So I encourage you all to hit that thumbs up button if you do resonate with this channel. And I'm happy to see you guys there. All right, Spirit, what is the message for Sagittarius today? So we have chopped wood, and there's a broom and a mop bucket here. So there's definitely something that needs to be cleaned up so that you can enter through this doorway. But before you can enter through this doorway, it must be cleaned up. And what you're being asked to clean up, you are going to need to be flexible in order to really succeed. I'm feeling the need to make the best decision for your what you consider your community, whether this be your family, like the family that you created, or whether this be your actual family, whatever it is that is most important to you. There's a need to be flexible in what you're doing. You're not going to be able to meet everyone's needs, but there is a need to try to find the medium there. All right, Spirit, what's going on for Sagittarius, ninth house gang? All right, Spirit, what's going on here? What's going on for Sagittarius, Spirit? What's going on? Thank you. So we have the Empress. So there's definitely some growth that is trying to occur within your life. We have the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Moon card here at the bottom. So what I'm getting from here is, I'm going to go ahead and put this. Okay. Ooh, I like to see that there. I'm glad. So I do see that there is the situation is right now there's a lack of growth. There's blocked creativity. Maybe your creative juices aren't flowing well. And you know, the simple story for someone that needs to hear it would just be there's a need to get out of one's head in order to and be more in tune with your intuition, cut out of this get so much out of this logical space and drop down into your heart space. And this, I feel like for someone, this could be achieved by doing simple tasks around the house. But I also feel a deeper message here, and so I'm going to go into it. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. My daughter was taking the dog outside. But either way, the deeper message that I feel like is here is that someone's there is this sense of things not moving forward, things not growing, and I feel like the situation really is trying to let you know that exactly where you're at, exactly what it is that you're doing right now is growth. But in order for you to be able to see and extract that growth, one must come out of their head space and drop down into your heart space and allow your intuition to really move you along. There are some fears that have to be faced through this situation. I definitely see a lot of fears and anxieties and worries, but there's a need to really intuitively face these fears, and less from a not overthinking it, and definitely not applying it to the past situation. Also, Sagittarius, I know y'all probably hear my son snoring. That's why I look tired. I've been up all night. My son is sick, so I've been nursing that, and so that's the noise in the background. That's also my dragon. So anyways, back into it. So that's definitely what I get here. But we have 17 swords here. So what you're not seeing is that your thoughts really are keeping you in this self-imposed fear. It's like the Eight of Swords is actually in the position of what's not being seen. And when we add all of the swords together, we also get 8 swords. So that is very significant here. Your thought process and the unwillingness to face your fears and look at them dead center in the eyes and learn how and see what they have to teach you, see what they have to offer you. That really is preventing you from moving forward right now. And Spirit is giving a strong message for you to really clean your mindset up and be more flexible and less rigid in the way that you're trying to tackle a situation. All right, Spirit, what's going on for Sagittarius? There's definitely something more sustainable for you to come into, but I feel like what you're trying not to see and what you're overthinking and what you're fearing really is part of your Saturn lesson. And in order to really move forward, you have to face that Saturn lesson. And on the other side of it is real sustainability. It's going to take patience, and it's going to require you to incorporate your fears as well as your light. It can't be too much love and light, and it can't be too much doom and gloom. There needs to be a corporation of both of those in order to succeed at what it is that the divine is trying to give you, which is the 10 of Pentacles here. All right, Sagittarius, 9th house gang. Let's see what's going on. There's a 7 of Cups that try to come out. So there's a lot of options, a lot of pathways, and you're overthinking them. And it's like, stop overthinking it and do what feels good to you, what feels right for you and your spirit team, and roll with it. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and then we also have the 10 of Swords. But that cycle is closing out. But ending this cycle, or when there's an option that is going to be required for you to make, I feel like, and it is definitely going to close a cycle out with someone in your life that obviously poses like it would be. I feel like that it would be a betrayal to some type of someone that you've been working with, or anyways, let's not move too far ahead, but there is a need to close the cycle out, and absolutely it's going to require a lot of strength from you, but closing this cycle out will allow healing to take place. So for the challenge position, I definitely feel like that the thing that you're overthinking and fearing is like I said, leaving someone out in the cold or feeling left out in the cold. There could even be a fear of some financial hardships, or lack of resources. Definitely feeling like your wish fulfillment is not it's like you're afraid that there's going to be a lack of fulfillment where it is that you're headed, and the journey may not feel all of that. It may not, if you look at it in segments, it definitely may not feel like wish fulfillment. But if you pull yourself back from looking at it in segments and really look at the bigger picture, it is going to lead you into this more, it's more than just overindulgence. It is peace. It is internal peace is what I feel like is trying to come in for you. There's definitely someone that you're being called to, that you have either been, like there's a collaboration that you really want to take place in, but that is, it feels like that when you make this decision that connection will take a hit, and that is definitely clear here. Let's see. Yeah, definitely clear here. 10 of Pentacles. Something to do with the family dynamic. Okay. Possibly a father or the father of your children. it could also just be the masculine tradition of your family. But let's move forward and see what's going on with the Queen of Cups here. All right, Spirit, can you please give us some clarity? So we have the Emperor, the Knight of Cups, and the Justice card with the Judgment at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords. There's the Queen of Cups. And so this, I definitely am feeling, I must admit, I'm feeling like this is definitely a connection that is the connection that's going to get hurt. There's definitely there was something built there. Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. Like I said, I feel like that this is either the father of your children. This is either your father, or this could be a husband, but it's definitely, I'm actually leaning less towards a father, honestly, with this Knight of Cups here, because there is an offer, an emotional offer, a romantic offer, a peace offering coming in, and this needs, I feel like that this offer needs to be made, especially if the person resonating with this reading has been stubborn or unwilling to waver in one way, has been very stubborn and rigid. Because wherever it is that this situation is stuck and stalled at, it's creating a stalled energy in your creative space. And that is, for me, with that being the first card out, that's what's most important here, is this energy needs to get back flowing. And in order to get it back flowing, there has to be this getting back to this past place of compassion. No matter what's happened along the way that's giving you a reason to close off your compassion, Spirit is saying, if you're wanting to jump back into this abundance and into this creative flow, you must get back to being compassionate and give freely, and allow the universe to do the rigid karmic lesson, dishing out the Saturn energy. It's not your responsibility to dish out that karmic retribution right here. But I feel like that there could be an offer that is coming in from a divine masculine that is kind of like it's a peace offering. It could be energy of reconciliation as well. But here's the thing: there's a need to figure out how you're going to approach this situation, okay? Because there are some things that have to be cleaned up here. That's with this chopped wood coming out. That's a 6 card, so there's growth trying to happen here. But this growth, in order for it, when I was trying to conceive children, I struggled, and I didn't actually conceive children until I lost weight. And so it's almost that, by losing weight, I was shedding toxins and blockages from my body. And that's really what I'm feeling right here. There's something that has to be shed in order for a situation that has been stagnant for a long time to be able to actually transition into a lighter and brighter day and time. All right, Sagittarius. I know I'm 13 minutes in, but guys, if y'all are still with me, if y'all still rocking with me, please hit the thumbs up button. Help get these messages out to other Sagittarians in need, other 9th house placements. Look, there's judgment again. Someone stuck in their head about looking at doing some self-evaluation. They trapped. Guilt might be eating them up there. But what I'm really I know the Manjula Awakening messages aren't going to resonate with everyone, but those that it's meant to, it'll get to them. So guys, if you're still with me, hit that thumbs up button, because people need this type of insight. I need this insight. All right, Spirit, what's going on with this 8 of Swords? What's going on with the Eight of Swords, Spirit? So we have the Knight of Swords as well as the Wheel of Fortune. So this is trying to, this is trying, there's a need to be patient. Divine timing is at play. Something has to unfold naturally. You can't rush the process. Honestly, by getting ahead of oneself and not slowing down and really like focusing on the bigger picture, coming up out of the segments of the situation, because this segment doesn't feel good. And so you want to control this segment to make this segment feel good. But this lesson, unfortunately, you couldn't learn this Saturn lesson without uncomfortability. The lessons come, the abundance, the long-term sustainability comes from going through a couple of battles. You know what I'm saying? And as shitty as that sounds, that's the reality of it. We can try to spoil our kids all we want, or spoil our children all we want. But at the end of the day, it's been proven it doesn't do them any justice. So if it doesn't do us any justice to spoil our children, why do you think that the divine would spoil us and think that it would do some justice? No, you got some lessons to learn. You're going to bump your head a few times, but that's where the wisdom comes into play. So stop trying to rush a situation or trying to have your predetermined expectations met during each segment. Sometimes you got to pull back and look at the bigger picture. We already too far in the video for me to give y'all my story of, I wouldn't be able to give these messages if I didn't live the life that I lived, honey. And that's just the proving God's honest truth. So let's look right here at this Moon card. And, this position, it offers advice as well as potential outcomes. So, Spirit, can you let us know what's going on with the Moon card? Once we follow through all of this advice, what's going on with the Moon card? Thank you, Spirit. We got the Queen of Wands. So, and the King of Pentacles. So, you got the Three of Wands again, which is at the bottom. Oh, it was at the bottom of the deck for the Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Cups. There's a need to really... give me just a second, guys. Sorry about that. It's time to be creative. It's time to really get back to this. Like, at the end of the day, once you face your fears, the likely outcome is this creative juices is flowing. It's like your charisma begin, like, your spunk comes back. You step back into this person in which you know what I'm saying? Who you, like the person that you used to be, and you used to say, if I could just do this, then I'll be this. And as you went along in life, those things just fell away. It's about getting back to your creativity, your, adventurous energy, you know what I'm saying? Lightening your load and just being loving, you know what I'm saying? Like tending to your crops, growing, worried about your legacy, creating your legacy. I just threw shit all over the place, didn't I, Sag? There's definitely a cycle in your life that's most definitely trying to close out. But in order for it to close out in a way that there's karmic retribution, like there's karmic clearing done, there's a need to be flexible in the way that you're viewing a situation, most definitely in the way that you're thinking about the situation. Now, like I said, I feel like that once you make the choice that is best for you, there are going to be, there could possibly be some people that are hurt by this and don't understand this and really do take this as a sense of betrayal. But I feel like that at the end of the day, that will come, like, as long as you do it in a non-malicious way, the universe will naturally make way for that to smooth over as well. Alrighty, let's get a closing message out of here, Sag. And then I'm going to let y'all go. All right, Archangel Michael, what can we actually... All right. I'm going to go ahead and use the Cosmic Journey Oracle, which is part of the giveaway, guys. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, every cycle is a higher opportunity. So this is a new opportunity to really restabilize your foundation. The phoenix rises to joyful abundance, but the phoenix only can rise from the ashes. So something must be burnt down, and in that burning down, the phoenix is able to rise greater and better than ever. And this is that opportunity. You're getting that opportunity to resurrect yourself in a more compassionate, creative, charismatic way. So don't resist it and don't overthink it. And yeah, all right. Recognize the signs from above. Wow. It says angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. Pull yourself out of the segment. Bring yourself to the whole show. Bring yourself to the whole show. And at the bottom of the deck, we have someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. Be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Wow. Alrighty, Sagittarius, I pray that this message provided you some guidance on your journey. If this message did resonate, we would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.